Hi there. Welcome to Craft with Kathie. I have a very quick and easy project tonight for you. It's going to be using this decorative bunny cutting board. It's made out of bamboo. And it goes perfectly with the Somebunny Loves You transfer or stencil. This is a beautiful surface, and it's just a gorgeous little gorgeous little surface. It will stand up. It's about, I think, a ½ inch thick. Let me just check that out. Yep, ½ inch. And the actual size of this little bunny is 11¼ by 11, I would say. The top is just a hair over 11. So it's sizable, but it's beautiful. It's bamboo. It's a cutting board, a decorative cutting board, so I wouldn't really suggest using it, too nice of a surface to be cutting veggies on, right? And I'm going to use this cute little transfer called Somebody Loves You on it. I am coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago. Drop me a line. Let me know where you're viewing from. Tell me how the weather's by you. And it's Tipsy Tuesday, so I've got 2 tips for you today, and I usually save them for the last. I'll save one for the end, but I'm going to hit you with one right at the beginning. Our stencils or transfers come in a little cellophane envelope. And on the back of that envelope, there is always this little, it says chalk transfer design, and there's use and care. I think in English and in French. I'm pretty sure this is French. And it basically shows you how to use it, how to clean it, whatever. So if you're ever unsure, check that out. Let me take this out of its little envelope. And I saved this because once I'm done using this and clean my transfer, I put it back on its little backer sheet and put it back in this envelope for storage. So before I use this, I'm going to fuzz it on a fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a towel or a t-shirt or a pair of jeans. Basically, all you want to do is put a little bit of lint on the adhesive back of it so that it doesn't stick quite as strongly as it would normally. Okay, I think that looks good. Just eyeball it there. Yeah, maybe I want it a little bit lower. And then I'm going to use our vanilla chalk paste, not paint. It's thicker than chalk paint. This is our specially formulated chalk paste. Hi, Deb. I'm making a decorative cutting board. Perfect for Easter, spring, or some other things. So I'm just applying the paste, smoothing it over the silk screen, removing any excess, getting rid of the lines, putting the excess back into the jar. Let me get rid of the lines. And it's time for peel and reveal. How easy was that? Isn't that adorable? So I'm going to set that aside to dry and show you how to clean your transfer. Generally, I would run this over to the sink, and you could use your fingers, or you could actually use a board eraser. Of course, I don't have one out here, I figures. to wash it. I like to finish up with a disinfecting wipe, which it looks like, oh, here they are. I'm like, where did I put them? But I'm going to actually use that instead of my board eraser right now to clean it. But ideally, you could run it over to the sink, run it under the water, massage it with your fingers, and get the paste off that way. Fingers or a board eraser. And once you've got it off the top, flip it over and take the paste off the back. Once you have all the paste out of the silk screen, then you want to remove the little fuzz or the lint that you deliberately applied, and that's why I especially like using the disinfecting wipes. I just go over it in one direction and pick up any fibers or the lint. And you can see there's some little teal particles from my fuzzing cloth that I'm lifting off of here. So once I've got the fuzz off of it, then I set this aside, sticky side up, to dry. And once it's dry, I'll put it back on this backing sheet and then put it in its envelope and put it away for storage for the next use. How simple and easy was that, right? So as I promised, I've got another tip for Tipsy Tuesday. This is a brand new jar of my vanilla, and I generally would use white more than I would use vanilla. So my tip is, if you're using, if you don't, or there are certain colors you don't use that frequently or whatever, the best way to keep it nice and fresh so that it doesn't dry out, because this is made with chalk, okay, is I use a little piece of press and seal to put over the jar before I close it. This seals out any air. And I'll trim that so it doesn't. So there you go. Our little tip for Tipsy Tuesday, and this beautiful little bunny that was so quick and easy to make. Thank you so much for watching. I might just be kicking this bunny up a little bit tomorrow. I've got an idea in mind. Stop by and check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.